What's up, everyone? South Florida Bourbon Guy here with another daily bit from the barrel, and something a little different today for today's video. I want to talk about two things that I really love. Well, obviously one of them is bourbon and smoking baby back ribs. And I love to grill. I love to smoke all kinds of different things on my pellet smoker. Again, there's so many different bottles out there, and I know some of you watching this may or may not agree with me. These are, again, my opinions based on stuff that I've tried. I'm going to share with you my recipe in a minute. I'll post some pictures up here so you can see it. But in front of me, most of you have seen these products, one by Heaven Hill, being Elijah Craig, Knob Creek, Jim Bream. I love using either one of these types of bottles when I'm doing barbecue. I like the robust, smoky flavor that you get from both of these bottles. And again, hundreds of bourbon bottles out there, and I'm hoping someone shares with me what they use as a comment or reply in the video. But I like to use this in the barbecue sauce and sometimes inject the meat with either Elijah Craig Small Batch or Knob Creek. A third bottle, this is one I did a review on not too long ago. This is a peg leg porker out of Nashville, and the guy that put together this bourbon whiskey is a barbecue pitmaster. So how can you not trust a barbecue pitmaster? So I've tried this a couple different times, again, being my second bottle that I have. So how do I make my ribs? Very quickly, I make what's called 3-2-1 ribs. I take the rack of ribs, I clean them up, I put them on my smoker at 180 degrees, uncovered. I put a decent rub on them. Sometimes I like to make my own rub, a little, some bourbon rub, maybe applewood, whatnot. After 3 hours, I take them off the grill and I make what's called a basting boat. And I'm gonna put a picture here what that looks like. It's basically brown sugar, a little bit of apple juice, a little bit of bourbon, of course, some butter on top. I make the foil really nice and tight around the ribs. I stick them back on the smoker for about 225 for another 2 hours. I then take them off the grill, I unwrap them, I make the barbecue sauce, again using a little bit of bourbon, not too much, but a little bit more bourbon. Lather it down, lather the sauce down, I put them back on the grill for about another hour at about 250, sometimes 225 to 250. You got to kind of play with, the recipe. But anyways, 3-2-1. 6 hours on the smoker. They come out absolutely amazing. I cook them for the guys at the firehouse all the time. So that's just today's little video. Thanks for following the South Florida Bourbon Guy with another daily bit from the barrel.